There were some really good things in June. I want to go through starting at the top to my good friends in Houston. Do you know how good they are? Now, you may have said to yourself, they traded away Kyle Tucker, and you'd be right. You may have said to yourself, God, it feels like their pitching is not healthy, and it also feels like their lineup can't be as good. And didn't Pena just go on the injured list, and he was having an amazing season? And I think they're in the division where other teams are doing well. Well, guess what? The Houston Astros had an MLB best 19-7 month. They allowed the fewest runs. They've got the best back end bullpen in the name of Josh Hader, who dropped a Jordan for Jordan. That's a second cousin of a 30 for 30 and a first cousin once removed from when you save 23 games out of 23 attempts. A perfect month. Now, of course, we could tell you that after 3 months, if he's 23 for 23, could he go 46 for 46? We're talking like Gagne territory, sans needle. And it's not just that the Astros are doing this. I want to give credit to their front office, to their owner, which, believe you me, now that I'm many years removed from the game, I'm happy to give flowers to Jim Crane. When you're competing against him, you do not do that. One of the owners in that meeting where you just sort of look askance with a tiny bit of disdain, a shade of contempt. But now I look at him and I say, he knew that he could let Correa go, and he had Pena. He knew that he could trade Tucker, and he could get back. And by the way, the people he's gotten back, how about Paredes and Smith? Would you rather have them than Tucker? I think Chicago would say, I don't. But maybe they would look at it and say, given the money, given the impending free agency, given what Tucker's going to require when he re-signs with the Cubs, which they're going to have to do, given the fact of what they gave up, and don't think that doesn't come up, because it does. We all the time, we're funny, Coco. Quick side thing about how trades are. It'll be a quick 2 minute, and I'm going to get right back to the Astros. When you make a trade, I always like to say I never look back. It's like buying a stock or selling a stock. We don't pay attention. That's what the team president wanted you to know. But really, what the team president does, along with the GM and the owner, you're looking back and saying, God, I hope the person I traded stinks. I hope that the people we got back are way better than we thought, and we can win that trade. We want to win it immediately. We want to win it going forward if we got young players. And so the Cubs are clearly looking at all aspects of the trade. They look at the money that they are taking back, and then they look at how the players are doing who they traded, and that puts more pressure on the Cubs. If you are the Cubs, you've got to sign Kyle Tucker, because otherwise you'll be looked at as the schnooks who gave up quality players for what? A year of Kyle Tucker. It's not a great plan. It's a huge price to pay on a rental, which is in fact what Tucker would be. But the Astros, the Houston Astros, who have the ability to move on, like the Rays. Does it sound familiar when the Rays know how to trade guys a year too early, not a year too late? The anti-Samson, we call it. Samson's the guy, former executive in baseball, who would hold on to guys until the very last second and then buy high and sell low. That's how you get one ring and not multiple rings. What the Astros are able to do with their team and the turnover that they're able to do really is spectacular to watch. Pay attention to their lineup, and you'd think, wait a minute, they've got a Yankees-like core from 98 to 2000. They don't actually. They made the bet on Altuve, and they have cashed that bet and watched their team continue to roll. I assumed, like everybody else, dynasty done. I assumed that that was it for them. And then you look at the season and you say, wait a minute, they're doing great again. They had the best June.